How's it hanging, lads? It is your favorite mums here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So on today, guys, we got a video for you. I'm going to show you guys how you can make a lot of money now. I want to tell you guys, explain to you guys where the market's sitting at right now and just kind of what you can do. I mean, on my stream, I'm going to be honest with you guys, on my live stream each day, we get a lot of questions. You know, do I keep this player? Do I sell this player? Is the market going to go up? Is the market going to go down? What can I invest in? So I thought what might be a good idea, guys, is obviously I want to keep bringing out trading videos as well as my daily Road to Glory videos where I explain a lot of stuff on that. But in it, I want to try and maybe in a smaller thing, give you guys some investments you can make, give you guys a market update. So even when people ask me that question, I kind of just like flick them over to this YouTube video and it'll help them out, all right, guys? Or if you want to watch it daily, it's going to help you out regularly, all right? So first of all, guys, I'm going to explain to you exactly where the market is at. And I want to show you as well, kind of, all right? So I'll explain to you, and then I'm gonna show you guys a couple graphs from players from last year. So basically what's happened, right, to the market right now is we saw a large jump in the first day, between first and second day, all right? That is because everybody got on the game. So the minute EA Access came out, EA Play, whatever you want to call it, came out, everybody got on the game. The market rose a lot with all the it's an inflated market this year, right? With all the Div Rival coins that you get for finishing your placement games, everyone had extra coins to spend. And everyone jumped on players. What's happened now, guys? We're 3 days into, like 3 days into EA Play. And what's kind of happening now, and it kind of happened yesterday as well, is that the market has just kind of staled out. Now, the reason for this is because people have used up all their time. People have spent their FIFA points, right? So what happens is everyone gets on EA Play day one. They load up a bunch of FIFA points. They open all their packs. They buy teams, players for their teams. They do their placement matches. They play their game. They use their 10 hours. And then once they're 10 hours, and that's why the market jumps massively. Once people's 10 hours are over, which a lot of people have finished their 10 hours by now, they're not doing anything anymore. You know what I mean? Like no one's spending FIFA points anymore. No one's buying players for their team. Everyone's just kind of waiting now until early access or the full release of the game. So the market kind of just like flattens out. Sometimes you even see the market drop. So what you're going to notice over the next, like today, yesterday it happened and today is some cards might rise a tiny bit. Some cards might drop a little bit and some cards might just kind of stay flat. But in general, cards aren't going to move too much. All right. Just general meta cards just aren't going to go up, aren't going to go down. They're not really going to move much. So in terms of people saying, should I keep or should I sell? Well, my answer to that would be simply, if it's a meta card, or if it's an extinct card, hold it until price ranges get updated. If it is a meta card, like whatever you're talking about, you know, a Sane or a Diego Carlos or, you know what I mean? Just any meta card, you can hold those if you don't know how to trade. So they will continue to rise. They're going to stagnate for a day or two, but once the full release of the game comes out and all that stuff, they will rise further, okay? So you are going to see the market rise further and these cards rise further. But because they're going to stagnate for a day or two and kind of stay pretty flat for a day or two, if you do know how to trade, then it's not a bad idea. And what I've done is selling, getting the money into liquid coins, using that money to trade over the next couple of days. And then you can reinvest that money when the market starts moving back up again, all right? So if you don't know how to trade very well, just hold on to these players. If you do know how to trade, sell, trade, and then jump back on before they start moving up, and I can keep you guys updated. So that's my answer to that keep or sell question kind of quickly, all right? Now, I'm going to show you with some other cards kind of how the market moved, all right? So here's an example of Sane from last year. So this is just an example of a meta card early on. 95 pace, you know, Premier League, 86 rated. It was just a general meta card. Now, just like we've seen this year, that day one jump is huge. That day one jump is massive. Look, he jumped like 80K in that day one, right? Day two, you see a smaller jump, but still a jump, which is what we kind of saw. Now, where we're at, we're here, guys. We're day 3. This is kind of where we're at right now. Now, with this card, you see how he just kind of flattens out. He even drops a little bit and then goes back up, but he kind of flattens out over the next couple of days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he's kind of flattened out. Now, that's the period we're kind of in right now. Like I said, nobody's spending any more FIFA points. Most people have opened their FIFA points, and we're just kind of waiting until full release. This also makes it hard to trade, guys. So I'll go through some methods you can make, some sniping filters, some investments you can make. But the market is hard to even trade right now on, all right? And it's a lot harder for a lot of people to trade on. So don't be discouraged if you're finding it hard to trade at the moment and flip cards. You know, there's a lot of people trying to flip cards right now. not much supply of cards, not much demand for cards because there's not much buying power anymore. So it is a little bit of a struggle for a lot of people. All right, but what you're going to see anyways is probably a bit of a thing. And then the market will start rising again, especially in this inflated market. See, this is a bit different to last year. The market is inflated this year. But basically what you'll see is pretty stagnant. On the 6th, when we get early access, you'll probably see a jump, but not like a huge jump. You'll see a jump. And then, you know, once the full release comes out, you'll probably see another jump. And then the really meta, and then the lower tier meta cards after that, they might start dropping down, while the really meta cards will probably continue rising into the first weekend league. But don't worry about that, guys. We can go into that stuff as it gets closer to that. I'm more talking about just the next 2 days or so, how the market is moving, and it's going to kind of flatten out for the next day or two, going just before we get EA early access, where you then should see a nice little jump into the 6th. Now, in terms of investments you guys can make, hang a second, let me have some water, boys, so we can get through this. All right, so in terms of some investments you guys can make, what I would be looking at right now is extinct players. All right, very, very easy for investments. Like I said, most of the market isn't going to move over the next two days or so. So if you do want to invest in cards right now, going on extinct cards is probably your best bet. Now, there's some really good extinct cards on Xbox. There's a lot on both platforms, but if you're on Xbox, you can actually make a lot of money on some of these extinct cards. So I'm going to show you the 2 that are really good on Xbox. The first one is Martial. Now, if you have a look here, these are price ranges. So Martial right now, it says 0 coins because he's extinct. So there's no more supply of him. He's been bought up. Now, the price range is 160,000. He's extinct at 160,000 coins on PlayStation. That's very high, so I don't like him as a buy on PlayStation. I would not be buying this card on PlayStation. But the price range is only 70,000 coins on Xbox, and he's extinct at that. If you can snipe Martials on Xbox for 70,000 coins, you will double your money. That card will go up to, I mean, if he's 160 extinct on PlayStation, that card at least will go up to like 140. You will at least double your money. So I'm not even joking you. If you buy one Martial, if you can snipe one Martial, you can make 70,000 coins on that card, all right? Now, there might be a lot of competition for him, but it depends how fast you are at sniping. I do know people that have sniped them on Xbox, so it's possible. They do pop up, so that's up to you guys, but that is definitely a good one. I wouldn't touch him on PlayStation, but Xbox, definitely. Zaha's the other one. I wouldn't touch him on PlayStation. He's 37k right now with a price range of 75k. But they haven't upped his price range just yet on Xbox. So he's still got a price range of 24k. Once again, you should find that Xbox prices tend to go up to around the same as PlayStation. Sometimes they're a bit lower, a bit higher. But generally, they're in the same ballpark. I mean, if that card's 37 on PlayStation, it should be able to hit at least 35 on Xbox, right? So you can make yourself a nice, 10k per card on that card quite easily on Xbox as well. So they're the 2 I would focus on Xbox so you can make some good money. Now, I've just written down a few guys so I don't forget them, but a few extinct cards you can jump on for PlayStation and Xbox. Rodrigo from the Premier League Leeds, he's extinct at 18k. Klosterman is extinct at 18k. You've got Militao is extinct, I think, at 15k. Jesus is extinct at 50k. Depay is extinct, I think, at 40 or 45. They're probably my favorites. You've then got cards like Havertz, I think is at 85k extinct, and Goretzka, I think, is extinct at 50k. But yeah, I'd say my favorites are Rodrigo, Klosterman, Fred. So I didn't mention Fred as well. Fred is extinct as well, I think, at like 15 or 20k as well. So yeah, the ones I like the most, Rodrigo, Klosterman, Fred, Militao, Jesus, Depay are probably my favorites from like in general. And then on Xbox, Zaha and Martial, add those to that group. And then on the outside, Havertz and Goretzka as well, because I mean, they still are extinct. They probably will go up, but I don't like them as much. There are some other extinct cards, guys, but I think you could get on them, but they're probably my ones that are the most favorite. So they are big. They could be big money makers, all right? A Rodrigo who's 18k, that card could easily go, in this inflated market, if Zaha's sitting at 37k for an 83 with 90 pace, Rodrigo an 82 with 90 odd pace, why can't that card go to like 30, 35k? So that card could probably just about double. Klosterman, It's similar, probably. Fred, I mean, once again, man, if you've got cards, you've got certain cards, like some box-to-box mids, meta mids that are they're sitting, you know, similar ratings, similar stats to that Fred, sitting at like 30 odd K. So no reason why Fred can't go up to those kind of heights. So yeah, and even like Militao, sorry, not Jesus. Jesus is extinct at 50K. I mean, when you've got cards like, you know, Martial extinct at 160K, 83 rated Jesus, you know, solid card. No reason why that card can't go up another like 20K or so as well. So definitely some good money to be made on those cards, guys, and you can make yourself a lot of money. Now, a lot of people might say, look, if you are bad at sniping, maybe you're not going to win any, all right? But if you're good at sniping, you can definitely win this. I've told this on my stream before. I've mentioned these cards, and a lot of people in my stream have been able to snipe these cards. I've had a lot of people saying, look, I picked up 20 of them. I picked up 30 of them. So they do pop up quite regularly, and then it's just how good you are at sniping, all right? So that's up to you guys. Some things that you guys can do that maybe don't require sniping, guys, or sniping or bidding, but maybe a little bit easier to get than these, are just some filters. I thought I'd throw you guys a few filters. I've got a list of filters. If you are in my sub Discord, which means you're a sub on my Twitch, and then you can get added to the sub Discord, I put up like a list of like 30 different sniping filters as well as daily investments. But these are 3 of them that you guys could jump on and have a go at, all right? And it's this easy. I like to use Footbin to find filters, right? So play around with Footbin, you know, with different things like Bundesliga, center backs, you know, French, and have a look what you can find. But these are a few good ones, right? So this filter, you've got rare golds, Bundesliga, center backs. Now, what you want is when you can snipe a lot of different cards, that's when they're the best, all right? So look, the cheapest cards are 900. So there's 3 of them, or 4 of them that are set at about 900. And then you go up to like 1.2s, 1.4, 1.5, etc., right? So if you set your filter to 800 coins and you sit there, you can snipe or bid. You go and bid and just bid on whatever you can. Otherwise, you snipe just 800 coins and keep sniping. At minimum, if you get any of these ones, which are the worst ones, you'll make yourself like 75 coins profit. All right, which I know is small, but right now it's, you know, small profits are still good profits, right? If you can consistently get them. And then obviously, you know, if you get any of these cards, you know, you can make 1,000 coins, 2,000 coins, and these ones pop up. Trust me, these ones all pop up, right? I've done this filter, and I've sniped all of these cards for under 800 coins at one given point, any given point, all right? So they all do pop up. Obviously, these ones will pop up more regularly, but these ones do pop up quite often as well. Another filter, guys, is... See, these are very simple ones. I've got harder ones, but these are just some very easy ones. I'm just trying to show you guys how easy it is to come up with these filters. Gold rare, La Liga, center backs, again. So, once again, you've got 2 that are 850. These are actually about 900. It says 850, but I looked these up. They're actually about 900, both of those 2. And then you go to like 2.2, 2.7, 3.1. Once again, set your filter to 800, sit there and snipe. At worst, you pack these 2. At 800, you're going to make 75 coins profit. You get any of the other ones, you're making 1,000, 2,000 coins profit per card. And the last filter I was going to show you guys is another simple one. French, gold rares, and center backs. So they start at 2K. This is actually a lie. That guy's about 2.3. I checked him just before again. 2.5, 3.1, 3.7. So I would set my filter to... If he's 2.3, you can set your filter to like 2K and just snipe there. If you get him, you make 200 coins on him. If you get him, you make like 400 coins on him. And then obviously if you get him, you know, you're going to be making like 1,000 coins, 1.3K, you know, and so on if you get the better ones. So just depending on what you get. And that's just easy ways of making money, guys. You can sit there, they pop up regularly, and you can make some money. There are a lot of other filters you can find. Like I said, I've got a list of like 30 of them in my sub Discord. But you can find them yourself, guys. Play around with Footbin. I like using Footbin to find filters. And just try stuff out, you know. Go to Gold Rare. Go to a nation, maybe a main nation. Go to like Brazil. And then have a look at maybe Brazil and then maybe put in left mids. And just see what's kind of on the list. If there's not much there, try center backs in that same thing. And just play around. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but you can find yourself some really good filters. And the best filters are ones that people don't know about, all right? The more people know about these filters, the more competition you have. If people don't know about them, guys, you are going to make a lot more money, all right? So try find your own is what I can tell you on that one. Now, the other thing, guys, is obviously I'm not going to be doing a Road to Glory episode today because it's, we're just going to be playing some games on the EA Access today, trying to get squad battles. So give you guys an update on my thing if you even care. Just to finish off this this video, we are sitting on 1.15 million coins, no FIFA points. That's pure trading, and we've also still got a Rodrigo sitting there. So we've probably got nearly 1.2 million coins, which I'm pretty happy with. I made a lot of that money, guys, just through sniping and bidding kind of filters. But what I like to do, and this is maybe a bit more advanced, but if you feel comfortable doing this, you can make a lot of money, is trading with advanced SBC players. So I go into the advanced SBC solutions on Futbin. I find cards that are regularly used, so they're high in price and they fluctuate a lot in price. And I trade with those. So obviously these two might not work anymore, but two that I made a lot of money on a couple of days ago was this guy right here. So he is in Futbin Solutions a lot. He's Spanish centre back from Arsenal, and that's why he's used in the solutions a lot because of his off nation compared to his league. Now, right now, yeah, this card's probably 1,500 coins. This card, when I was trading him, was going up because obviously right now not many people are doing the advanced SPs. Everyone's kind of, if you're on EA Access, you've probably finished them by now. You'll start seeing this card will probably jump back up again come full release because you're going to have people back on the market doing advanced SBCs again, the new people. But basically, this card was going up to 4-5K, and he was going down at some points to 2K. So I was getting this guy at 2 to 3K, selling him at 4 to 5K. I told this to my my sub Discord as well. And one of the guys in my stream came into the stream yesterday and goes, bro, I made 300K trading with this exact guy as well. He was buying him for 1.5K and flipping him for 2.8K. This was a day ago. So I don't know if this one works anymore because I don't know if people are doing the advanced SBCs as much. But obviously, these are going to become very relevant again, this method, on the 6th and on the 9th when people get the game. The other card I was using was this card as well. Julian. He's French from Celtic, so another one that's a off nation based on their league, good nation off league. And once again, this guy's selling for about 2K now, but when I was flipping this card, I was selling him for 4K. I was selling him for 4K, and I was picking up anywhere between 1 and 3K regularly. So another one I was doing really well with, guys. So maybe that's just something to think about when the 6th and the 9th come out and people start doing advanced SBCs again. Using the advanced SBC solutions to find cards that are needed and used a lot. And then, having a look at them. And if their prices are fluctuating up and down a lot, they can be really, really good cards to trade with, guys, and make a lot of money with. All right. So that's just what I thought, guys. One last thing as well. Obviously, I'm hopefully we'll get another video out for you guys tomorrow about it. But squad battle rewards come out tonight / Monday morning. Sunday night, late night if you're in the UK. Early Monday morning if you're in Australia kind of area. Now, very easy way to make money, guys, during Squad Battle Rewards. What happens on Squad Battle Rewards is a lot of the low-tier fodder cards, your 78 rated, your 80 rated, your cheaper cards, they drop during Squad Battle Rewards because everyone opens packs, everyone sells all that stuff. And then they recover, within half a day to a day later, those kind of cards recover. So if you're up during Squad Battle Rewards, guys, getting on the first 50 minutes of Squad Battle Rewards, sitting there and sniping cards, and then after 50 minutes, once listings start to expire, you sit there and start bidding for you can now then bid for the next 30 minutes to an hour. And yeah, just picking up cards, man. Maybe you notice a card like this Julian, for instance, right? Could be an example, which sells for, like I said, 2,000 coins. All right, a bit over, 2.2. Now, this card's been regularly selling all weekend. I haven't seen this card go below 2K often. You know what I mean? So... And you can sell, like I said, he's regularly selling for up around, 2 to 2.5. It's a 75 rated though. So this is the kind of card that will probably get packed a lot during Squad Battle Rewards. I mean, if you see a card like this, if between now and then he's still holding steady at 2 to 2.5K, then you see Squad Battle Rewards comes out and he's popping up on bid for 1,000 coins or on snipe for 1,000 coins because he's getting smashed onto the market. I mean, that's not a bad card to be picking up for 1,000 coins. And then you can kind of know in your head, well, look, give it a day or so for for the supply to go down because people are using them in SBCs. But this card will probably bounce back maybe not as high, but he should still bounce back to maybe a couple K or 1.5, 2K, right? And you can make some good money. So keep that in mind, guys. Another way you guys can make money. I hope this video helped. If it did, make sure you chuck a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Press the little bell button, guys, to get notifications. And obviously, come check out the live stream, guys. I go through a lot of this stuff on the live stream. I talk about this on the live stream a lot. So that will probably help you guys out a lot, man. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And hopefully, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, boys.